welcome to a new Mango stream or Mango video. I'm playing today Uvu 8 Cast, which is the deck that won the Sunday Modern Challenge, and it's the deck that I featured in my decks of the weekend on Monday. And I kind of revisited a little bit. There's some things I didn't like of the list. Watched some of the Nassif content. Nassif is the original creator of this deck, and then was won by the Spanish player that I linked in the description of the decks of the weekend. The deck is 8 cast. The name comes from the fact that we're playing 4 Thoughtcast and we're playing 4 Thought Monitor. That draws a lot of cards. It feels like a pauper deck. Our goal is obviously to have a lot of artifacts in order to get the discounts. And how do we get that? Well, we have 4 Springleaf Drum for starters, and this is like the main difference since from the list that won the challenge is only one. It's also playing Razortide Bridge and Darksteel Citadel in the lands, which is additional artifacts. You also have 3 things in the form of Memnite, but then you have some like artifacts that doesn't really look like artifact, like Esper Sentinel and Portable Hole and Glass Casket. All of these are artifact on the type, so they help you for the Affinity discount of Thoughtcast and Thought Monitor, and also for Nettlecyst and Urza Saga to grow larger, but they just service a normal role of removal spell. Just, Esper Sentinel is a great card, and etc. Artifact synergy is also good with Ingenious Smith, which is a 2-mana 1/1 that basically like does an impulse for artifacts, and it grows whenever you play one, even an artifact land. The mana base is, I'm not all in on this Razortide Bridge, just having a tap land doesn't seem amazing, and I'm playing more like basics and stuff like that. 2 Relic of Progenitus in the main deck. Not only they've been like amazing so far, yesterday we were playing Tron and like trophied with it. I was playing 4 Relics main. We're playing 2 main in this Affinity deck, 2 sideboard. Relic is just growing up to be one of the most important cards in Modern. It's just the key against Lurrus, Murktide, of course, heavier graveyard strategies, but just like in Modern these days, so many people use Graveyard, and this isn't like a rest in peace. It doesn't shut off Graveyard in the exchange of card disadvantage. It shuts off Graveyard in the exchange of, whenever you want, card advantage. Because card party. Whenever you want, you just cantrip. And in the meanwhile, the Relic is an artifact that sits in play for your Metallic Rebuke, for your Thought Monitor, Thoughtcast, and so on and so forth. So that's the reason why we're playing Relic in the main. Aether Spellbomb, because and Shadowspear, you kind of want to have some Urza Saga toolbox. In the sideboard, we have Thieving Skydiver, which is the technology against Hammer Time. We have Spreading Seas for Urza Saga, Dispute for Counterspell. Chalice of the Void is for the Cascade decks and the Amulet Titan deck. Chalice of the Void, excellent in this version of Affinity, because we don't play that many 0-drop. We only have 2 Memnites, no Ornithopter or Welding Jar. And we can tutor up Chalice of the Void with Ingenious Smith, and it's just a 0-mana artifact for your Affinity card. So in this list, Chalice is excellent. 3 more Glass Casket, so a full playset of that, and a couple of Dispatch. Dispatch, I don't believe it's as good as Portable Hole and Glass Casket, because again, it's not an artifact, but the instant speed exiling a thing, it's relevant against Hammer Time. So yeah, that's the deck I'm going to be playing with. Buongiorno everybody. I love how Kredzor is always number 1, always the first. And yeah, we're going to be playing some more 8 cast. You see here the trophies are ranking up, 7 trophies on these morning stream. I do like sometimes 1 or 2 league per day. Oh, I try to keep 1 every day though. I try to keep 1 every day. All right, join the match. Let's go. Buongiorno, Stefan. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go. Let's put this thing on the side. I like to always have my screen very well adjusted. Okay, I have one lander, but it has two Springleaf Drum. I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep this end. No, don't cheer. I'll be cutting down on pasta. Yeah. Ooh, Agra Mauling. This is the combo deck. Upsal spells. That is the combo deck Upsal spells. Hopefully I draw a Relic of Progenitus soon. Talisman of Hierarchy. Thankfully, Portable Hole, so good. It can exile everything, Portable Hole. And it's an artifact. Such a good card, Portable Hole. I'll go Thoughtcast. Draw 2 cards. Razortide Bridge. And pass. Looking for... so at the moment I have 5 artifact. So this Thought Monitor still costs 2. Could be dying soon here. I play another artifact for 2. It's a Printed Prism. Yeah, we need to draw another Portable Hole if I want to stay in the game. Or a Metallic Rebuke for their Upso Spells card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to be playing a Shadowspear to begin. Could have not fetched, but I don't think Urza Saga matters that much here. So I'll play a Shadowspear. Let me recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll just play a Shadowspear. And then I'll play a Thought Monitor for 1. Come on. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I can go Thought Monitor again. Yeah, I mean, since I have to. It's better than going Ingenious Smith. If I go Ingenious Smith, I only look for Portable Hole. Whereas with Thought Monitor, I also look for Metallic Rebuke. And Portable Hole. Unfortunately failed. Unfortunately failed. Yeah, well, we're all in now. We have to hope they make me draw a card with the Esper Sentinel, and then I draw a... That's unlikely. I'll just probably die to the Upso Spells card. I dug 17 cards deep and didn't find a relic. Maybe Ingenious Smith was better? Not sure. But yeah, here it is. Balustra spot. Opponent's gonna mill themselves and I'm gonna die. And that's okay. Gonna just F6, I believe. Hello, the platypus. Obviously, I saw a Nassif list, but I didn't necessarily net deck it. Like, what I did was, I saw the winner of the challenge on Sunday, then I saw Nassif video on Channel Fireball, and I kinda came to some conclusion that he also agreed with, or, I mean, obviously came out first, so it looks pretty, like, I copied him, of course, with the Springleaf Drum, but I think that having only one Springleaf Drum didn't make any sense, and some other few things here and there. I didn't attack with this, maybe I would have survived. But my opponent in upkeep would have just, where is it, Memory's Journey, to not die of decking. Maybe I should have thought a little bit about that. Yeah, the Metallic Rebuke was there. I only needed to draw. And the Relic of Progenitus. It's fine. I feel like this is not a bad matchup. This one only says creature, unfortunately. Mm-mm-mm. 64. Allora, let's take out the cards that are terrible. I'm gonna keep all the portable holds. Alright. Let's go. Chalice of the Void is not good. The main deck we had 2 relics, 4 Metallic Rebuke. And we drew so much. We resolved 3 Thoughtcasts. 1 Thoughtcast and 2 Thought Monitor. Didn't resolve Ingenious Smith. There was a turn where maybe I should have gone Smith. I'm not sure. I should have counted the outs, but I think is that I wanted to draw the Rebuke, and you can't draw Rebuke with the in Smith, but with the Smith you can draw the relics. So I'm not sure if it's better to draw 4, sorry, to draw 2, or to look at the top 4, if you're looking for 2 outs instead of 6 outs. I just went with the flow. Sometimes Magic the Gathering is this game where you could stay there and think for a very long time about what's the mathematician best option, but players are just too lazy to do that. Like in poker, you know, like all the stats and all the odds and everything. In Magic, it's just I feel like this is right, and you just go for it. And yeah, I mean, it's obviously like you lose percentage points, but I've never like been the guy that was like, oh yeah, it's right for me to do this thing this many times. How does the opponent sideboard normally? I made a league, Don Cheer. You can check my you can check my YouTube channel. I made a video with my opponent's deck. How did I sideboard? Well, I had I don't remember honestly. I definitely had answers to like Land of the Void and stuff like that, but for the most time, you just didn't really sideboard. I don't know. Monitor was there, percentage play. Nice. Thank you. Alright, let's go. What do I bottom? I think it's Thought Monitor. Very far away from casting that. I don't want to bottom Springleaf Drum. As soon as I draw like an Esper Sentinel or an Ingenious Smith, this gives me mana. Or is Memnite. Hello, Last Pick Mox. I'm gonna keep the Portable Hold because it's very good against their 2 mana talismans. Nice, there it is. That's the Esper Sentinel. And I pass. They're gonna cast a 2 mana artifact. Hopefully it's Pentad Prism, because it's much better. Gives me a card. It's a land, perfect. Nice, Relic of Progenitus. Gonna play Nettlecyst. And I'm gonna play Portable Hole. The reason why I do this is because the Seeming Spirit Guide is banned. So my opponent needs 4 land to go off. So I now have the time to deploy threats in the form of Nettlecyst, and there is a Saga. Urza Saga gets Relic of Progenitus in the last chapter. Sure, they can win with Charbelcher, and I do not play Pithing Needle. But yeah, Esper Sentinel obviously very good in these kind of matchups. Alright. Oh, they pay for the price. Sure. They're on 13 already because they shot twice, or rather pulled twice. Draw, this goes to 2. Excellent drawing, Metallic Rebuke. I'll start by drawing 2 cards. Gonna proceed with a Portable Hole. A Relic of Progenitus, and then I have Metallic Rebuke up. This game was just perfect. Kraken Hatchling, thank you so much. Appreciate it, my friend. 5th month since that ad nauseam video. Is that right? Yeah, the holes are excellent in this game. Like, just exile the permanent is huge. And I want to say that this game was just so perfect. So perfect. We just drew the perfect amount of threats and hate. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. We're just Blue-Red Delver over here. Buongiorno, Composite. How's it going? Hope everyone's okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're great. Look at this game. Like, so good. So efficient. Okay. Now we're in the draw now, which is much, much harder. He turned out just as a 1, yeah. Alright, we played 21 lands. I used in the list I won, we played 22. I cut 1. Alright, let's look at this end. Okay, excellent hand. What do I bottom here? I could bottom the Springleaf Drum, but that gives me speed. I love speed. I'm gonna keep. Might just bottom Thoughtcast. Mystical Dispute, it's not amazing, but still. I think better than a Thoughtcast here. You're currently building this list. Nice. How much are needed the talismans? I don't know, I added 4 Springleaf Drum, so I cut on Talisman, but I think Talisman is still a good card. Richer Days Control that's popping up in Legacy. Fun deck for sure. Super fun. I mean, Legacy is in a place where the Blue-Red Delver is in a downswing. Either no one's playing it or no one's winning with it. You don't see it anymore top 8ing any event. So I'm sure that now matchups that decks like that might have a bad Blue-Red Delver matchup are now starting to rise again. Formats with Alchemy and Historic? Yeah, it's great. It's great. I'm very happy to see Alchemy at the PT because it can't really be an identity format if you don't bring it at the PT. Alright, now, do I want to play as a Saga on 1? I don't think so. I'm gonna go Drum on turn 1, and this is just a perfect curve. Drum on, of course, like you wish you had Memnite, but Drum on turn 1, Smith, Relic on turn 2, thanks to the Drum. And this is why Drum is excellent. Draw. Nice. Memnite, of course, even better. No, I'm just still going Saga. The Memnite draw was just a pleasant incident. Gonna go Smith. See what I find. I find a Relic of Progenitus, and I'm casting it. Putting a counter on the Smith. Yeah, oops, all spells. We lost game 1, but I believe it's just an amazing matchup. And this one gets counter even if you play a Razortide Bridge. Just 1 per turn. Put a mulligan to 5. I mean, that deck has to. Have I played for color creativity recently? I wouldn't say recently. I played it, but I wouldn't say recently. Again, if you scroll in my YouTube channel, you'll find it. You go to like the modern playlist and you scroll down. But it used to be, I mean, I've been, oh wow, they go under City Informer. Sure, I have Relic in play. That's okay. Alright, untap, draw. Another Relic. Let me cast the land, put a counter here. And now, I think I don't want to cast Relic. I just leave up mana for Mystical Dispute. I already have 1. I don't think I need more than 1. And even if I do, I still have Mystical Dispute if they try to kill the Relic. And they can have like Land Belcher, which is the reason why I am keeping up the Mystical Dispute. The D&D set brought so much to this deck. Ingenious Smith and Portable Hole are great. Great card. Obviously, I wish I had Metallic Rebuke, but I already play 4 Rebuke. Cool combo with a lot of Planeswalkers. Yeah. I used to play Nahiri too, that deck. I think I used to play Nahiri in that deck. Alright, let's see what they do. If they just go like, remove a spell on Relic. Oh my, what are they doing? They're targeting themselves with the Undercity Informer. Maybe I was supposed to deploy more relics. They have Memory's Journey. There's also another thing to consider, which is very important. My opponent didn't have any creature come into play this turn. Right? They didn't have any creature come into play this turn. They clearly have a plan right now. Don't just be falling into their plan. Try to think a little bit more. They can't cast Memory's Journey. They cast... Oh, no, actually, no, sorry, they can. They Jack-O-Lantern fixes their mana to cast... How many Jack-O-Lantern you have in your graveyard? 1... They've only one Jack-O-Lantern, so if they cast this in the graveyard, they don't have double blue afterwards. So remember, now they cannot trigger the Vengevines because they didn't have any creature come into play. So they will just have the Salvage Titan come into play. That's like the only creature that they can come into play. How many Salvage Titan you play? 1? 1. They can have another Narcomoeba. No, they can cast a Narcomoeba from hand. How many Narcomoeba do they play? Because I read that they've cut down to 1 Narcomoeba. Let me check the list that Sodek top hated with. He's playing 1 Narcomoeba. Because... Safe place to crack Relic. But the thing is that if I crack Relic, it's so obvious that they have a plan. Don't they have a plan? Like, I had this in hand. No? Thassa's Oracle and Mana Stone in hand. Well, so Mana Stone in hand, sure. Thassa's Oracle is here. If I wait, which is my reason, they can cast a second Narcomoeba from hand, and when they reanimate the Vengevine, I'll exile. I think I'm gonna let this resolve. I think they have a plan, and I don't want to fall into their plan. All right, so Narcomoeba comes in. If I crack the Relic, I can't cast Dispute. That's, of course I would have done it if I had 4 mana. I only have 3 mana. Relic is expensive. It's not Saga Lantern. Oh, you mean counter Narcomoeba because it's... no, but that doesn't work because Vengevine, this says whenever you cast your spell. Whenever you cast your spell. That's a... So it doesn't matter that I countered an Narcomoeba. So Narcomoeba comes in, they trigger the Sword of the Meek, and they'll be able to play a Salvage Titan. They have no cards in the deck, and they have a Memory's Journey that they can cast thanks to Jack-O-Lantern. They aren't resolving their Vengevine even if they cast a Salvage Titan that they have in hand. Thank you, Giorgio. Appreciate it. Yeah, for the Italian-speaking players, I did an interview with Cina El Biondo on his channel. Alright, it's a weird game. I think this Kraken Relic was in the play. Maybe Noxious Revival. Yeah, Maybe Noxus Revival. Even if they cast an Arcomoeba, no, because they have Salvage Titan. That's their second card that they cast. Okay? The deck works because they cast Undercity Informer or Balustrade Spy, that's the first creature, and then they cast Salvage Titan, that's the second creature. Okay, they cast the Salvage Titan, this resolves, that's fine, that's the first creature. There's no second creature, opponent's passing the turn. Now, of course, I don't care about making a Saga. Token, because who cares? Opponent has no cards in the deck. I'm gonna fetch up another Relic, and then I just sit here. And then I just sit here. I don't have anywhere to go. Play another Relic. Pass with things. They have no cards in the deck. They're exiling the Jack-O-Lantern to Memory's Journey because they have no cards in the deck. I'm gonna pop the Relic of Progenitus. Exile all graveyards. Draw a card. And this AGG. So, this was an example, I think, of you don't have to be like, you have to be thinking, why is my opponent making a play that leaves themselves dead? I don't know what they have in hand. They didn't reveal me their hand. This is not like, I can't just ask them now. I mean, I could, but I didn't. You have to ask yourself, why did my opponent just make a play that kills them? There must be a reason. So just, knowing the deck and knowing that they couldn't reanimate the Vengevine, but even if they could, I think I wasn't that on board. But anyway, just kind of like try to ask yourself a bit of questions and not just sacrifice the relic immediately. Yeah, Chicken Pet. Again, you can check my YouTube channel to find. I've made one video with my opponent deck. All right, we find an opponent. Let's go. Uvu Affinity. Would you like to play first? Yes. Opponent has Kaera. Kaera usually means Uvu control. Alright, yeah, I like this hand. It doesn't do much. It doesn't do much. But I like this hand. I'm gonna wait on the Darksteel Citadel. I'm gonna just go Fountain, Springleaf Drum. Opponent mulligans to 4. What's going on today? Is this Belcher? Sometimes Belcher plays Kaera because they play no creatures. Yeah, definitely. This is one of the advantage of playing many decks. I have the the advantage of knowing every deck in the format because that's what I do for a living. Obviously, you don't know every deck. Yeah. Calling Tarn. They just got a very unlucky blue hydraulic, looks like. Let's see if they go prismatic ending on this thing. Yeah, looks like that. Sure. Goodbye, drum. Alright, I wouldn't mind drawing. I was going to say. Do I want to get basic planes? Yeah, sure. Go Ingenious Smith. We don't have 0 yet. Might find it now. Springleaf Drum, I love Esper Sentinel. Draw. Now. If I draw an Urza Saga. Wow, ice. Okay. Urza Saga. Razortide Bridge. I think I'm gonna go. Don't wanna go land. Yeah, I'm gonna go land. Talisman of Progress. For Sentinel. Time for 2. Is the same list as Nassif? Yeah, similar. I definitely took lots of ideas from his list and then some ideas from the winner of the challenge. It's funny because the Springleaf Drum, when I saw it, at least one Springleaf Drum, I was like, wow, that's super weird. You play only one Springleaf Drum in a deck like this. I mean, Springleaf Drum is no Mox Opal, of course, but it does that impression for sure. Alright, I'll attack with both. Card only gets the counter. 1 counter at a turn, so no reason to play more. Now, how many artifacts I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, so this costs a lot. I'm gonna go Shadowspear first. And then I can go Thought Monitor for 2, right? And then I still have the Metallic Rebuke mana up. Not now, if they counter this, it's gone. But if this resolves, I have the Metallic Rebuke mana up. Because I can tap the Talisman for blue, and I can convoke with the 2 artifacts. I could have played another Thought Monitor, but opponent's playing probably blue-white control, so I'm gonna play a little bit around Supreme Verdict. The first time you see Skydiver in Modern? And not my first time, I saw it on other decks as well. I saw in Hammer Time Sideboard for the mirror match. Opponent chucks down at 6 and they play probably Supreme Verdict, which is uncounterable. It gives me a card though. Everything dies and we're gonna rebuild ASAP. Nice. I was going to play Nettlecyst. How many artifacts I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I can go Nettlecyst, Thought Monitor. I think I like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because I haven't made a land drop yet. Wish I had a blue mana on top, but that's okay. No. This is not convoke. This is improvise. It only discounts colorless. It doesn't discount blue if you tap an artifact that's blue. That's not how it works. I'll play Ingenious Smith. We're just gonna probably go Cryptic Command here. I think I like Relic. Fine, let me go to combat. Yeah, seems like a very good deck. Opponent can now kill the germ, but like, it's so impossible to have back what I have. Yeah, let's go Metallic Rebuke and game is over. And Metallic Rebuke. Oh, okay, I can't Metallic Rebuke. Metallic Rebuke is so good with the equipments because you just tap the equipments, so it basically costs 1 mana. Enchantress. Never played it yet, but I might. I mean, the problem with Enchantress is that locking down opponents not very fun and stream, I think, because it has a lot of downtimes. Same reason why I've been resistant to play Lantern Control. Just attack their deck on so many angles right now. You can get lands with Ingenious Smith? Yeah. Although I'm not playing that many lands in this deck. I'm playing only 3 Razortide Bridge and 3 Darksteel Citadel. One is on 4. Die, please die. Just die. I'm not even going to tap my artifact for Convoke. I don't know. Kind of random, but when the game is over, I like to just don't reveal my opponent that I can make a play, such as tapping my equipment that are equipped. Like, I don't know, whatever. It's a super little thing, but it's game 1. Okay, this game was easy. I'm gonna bring in a Mystical Dispute. Oh, my opponent think mulligan to like super little, so I'm gonna remove the Glass Casket. I'm not sure about the portable holes. It does exile. Doesn't exile anything. Doesn't exile anything. I don't like Shadowspear. I don't like portable holes. It's just pretty bad. Should I remove it? What does it exile? Doesn't even exile Teferi. It exiles Spreading Seas, but that sometimes just goes on the Saga, so dies immediately. What would OP use red for other than fire? Usually just fire and prismatic ending. Lapscallion, you never know. You can use your prize. You can use your token for something. Who knows? They're Chalice of the Void. Chalice on 1? Unfortunately, though, it counters the portable hole. That's funny. Yeah, this deck is pretty weak to Chalice of the Void on 1. I'm gonna just remove all of this. I think I'm gonna just... Bring in these. Nah, it's so terrible. It's so terrible. Maybe I just bring in a Spreading Seas at random just to draw a card. No, this doesn't steal... Yeah, sorry, stealing Chalice doesn't accomplish anything. Yeah, no. When you said that, I was like, oh yeah, that's true, they play Chalice. And then I was like, but it doesn't work. Alright, let me bring back the Shadowspear and, alright, 1 portable hole. I'll draw it at the right time. Sure, this hand does stuff. Esper Sentinel, that's a great draw, man. Wow. This is arguably the best card. I don't know. It's maybe not like as good as Inumber, because Inumber you can equip it, but this card just gives you like affinity and is just such a strong card. I mean, it's a 1-mana Thalia. One of my biggest regrets is that this is the only card I didn't buy of all Modern Horizons 2, because it was like €10, and I was like, nah, it's too expensive. And now it's like 25. I'm like, no. Yeah, it could be the best card in Modern. I mean, probably not, but definitely amazing. I only opened 1, so I have 1. The name there is a Saga, sure. Alright, this is people were wondering why my opponent plays red. Alpine Moon. Gonna go white because they play Spreading Seas. I can go Talisman, Relic, Attack you fool. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. You opened the playset of them? That's very lucky. I don't know. Saga doesn't fit as many decks as you think. I actually wrote a deep dive article on Urza Saga. Let me see if it's published. It took me a long time to write that article. Draw. Oh, nice. Allora, I have 3 artifacts only. I think I'm casting Nettlecyst. We have Esper Sentinel. I can't cast Thought Monitor. Everything you need to know about Urza Saga. Yeah. I wrote this article, chat. Everything you need to know about Urza Saga. Where I kinda say the... where I say... I don't know, not only like how to use it, like where it belongs, and how decks they use it differently. You have Armor Time, you have Titan, you have Jund. You don't really have that many decks other than it, and then in other formats. But like, I don't know. Anyway, they went to Fairy and bounced a Germ. Sure. That's okay with me. Let me start attacking Teferi with the Memnite. I can just move the Nettlecyst on the Sentinel here. That's pretty sweet. How many artifacts I have? 5. So I could cast the Thought Monitor here. Yeah, that's probably what I'm doing. I'll play this land untapped. Because I can't really cast the Saga because they have a Alpine Moon. So might as well just play land first. Play around their own. I think I pass. I don't want to overextend too much and have a dispute up. You mailed one to Europe? Where did you mail it, Doctor? Okay, more prismatic ending. I want to think I got very unlucky with my Modern Horizons 2 opening. Because I really didn't open that much. And I have drafted a lot too. Not maybe, as much as other people. Plus, like, lots of people here. Senegal, Spain? No, it's not Spain, it's Italy. Alright, thank you, Doctor. Dr. Chat sent me a Ragavan foil. I don't know. I don't know when it arrived, but when it'll arrive, I'll definitely be sharing it on stream. Okay, let's go. Razortide Bridge. How many artifacts I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me cast Esper Sentinel. Let's cast Thought Monitor. I would like to draw 2 very good cards, please. Oh wow, that's why it's never arriving. And now I could have kept the Nettlecyst, but my opponent, I think they have something. Have some things over there. I'm just leaving up mana for Mystical Dispute. What do you do there? Shark? Oh, sorry. Actually, what if I make this play of equipping the Esper Sentinel? And now if my opponent wants to play any spell, they'll make me draw a card, because this is insanely large. I don't know, strange play. I don't say I want to be... I don't say I right or wrong. But, they go like Supreme Verdict, I draw a card. And like I can't really dispute the Supreme Verdict anyway. Yeah, I'm happy I made this play. Pay 10, opponent. You don't pay 10 and a Ingenious Smith. Super powerful, this card. Remember, Urza Saga doesn't work. Not that I drew it, but it doesn't work if I draw it. Nettlecyst again. Boom, boom, boom. Allora. Let's start with Ingenious Smith. Let's get some more value, please. I want some more Thought Monitors. I don't mind a fourth Esper Sentinel, porca merda. I'll play Esper Sentinel. Opponent's gonna be like, what? Then I go Flooded Strand, equip this pass. Now it's only 7, opponent. You might have the mana for it now. Yeah, 4 Sentinel in the top 20. You do draw a lot of cards with this deck, so I mean obviously. Oh yeah, that's true. Alpine Moon gives a target for a 1-up hole. It's funny. Opponent has the Alpine Moon and drew 0 Saga. That's so lucky. Oh, that's so lucky. I might cycle this Relic. I think I'm cycling the Relic. I'll be one less artifact, but I just want to draw a card here. Tova, Shadowspear. I would love to take this out, I just didn't have anything to bring in plus sideboard. Draw. This one pumps the Sentinel. I'll play Shadowspear. I'll keep my Shadowspear. I think they're gonna go Archmage Charm with my Sentinel. Make me draw a card, and then I'll Mystical Dispute it. Hopefully they don't have Counterspell too. I think I'm only going to attack with... Oh wow, you evoke Solitude? Huh. Somebody playing around Mystical Dispute over there? Also, they pitched Prismatic Ending. What? Va bene. When you don't want to tap off too much, I have a Mystical Dispute in my hand. So if I play Nettlecyst, yeah, I'll play Nettlecyst. I think they have Archmage Charm. Wow, they cast it. I mean, in general, I would counter this, but... I just moved the equipment next turn. Eh? I don't think I care about this. They take the Germ, which is like a 2-2. And then next turn I move it. I mean, yeah, the problem of course is that they kill my Germ. And if they killed this, I don't have anything to put the Nettlecyst on. And I'm not sure how much this Mystical Dispute will really matter. So I think... No, they don't hit me for 7. This is a 2-2. I think I'm still countering this, even though it's not that good, just because they're basically killing a creature. I mean, I should have obviously countered a Nettlecyst. Yeah, the dispute is... So they weren't ghosting, by the way. They just decided to evoke Solitude. That would be less. Is they only control... Oh, it counts mine? Oh, sorry. I thought it would count theirs. No, that's true. It still gives... It's still a 7-7. Alright, pretty convincing match so far. You think it's how it works, Mr. Seri? Isn't it my equipment? Yeah, I think it's still my equipment. So it still checks mine. I'm not sure how does it work, but I would say that still 7-7. I think Karn Construct is different because you steal the Karn Construct, the card has an ability. This is an equipment, I think. You'll see more Stony Silence? Yeah. I mean, of course, decks like this can thrive whenever there's no Graveyard 8. Yeah. This deck can thrive because there's no artifact. Oh, sorry, I meant artifact 8. I mean, that's a classic. Whenever you see a deck polarized towards a type, whether it is Graveyard 8, Graveyard Synergy, Artifact Synergy, Creature Synergy, and then like the Plague Engineer raises, or it's always been like that. That's why, like, you know, decks like Grixis Shadow or Is It Murktide, they don't really suffer specific hate. They are, like, obviously the generic, more powerful deck. But decks like this can definitely cheese here and there in tournaments. Like this deck won the Sunday Challenge and it's doing well. I mean, seems like a strong deck. Join the match. Yes. Very land heavy hand. Oh, Evan Esper Sentinel on the play. How bad can it be? Yeah, in Cube sometimes it happens that you steal a card with a sword on it, and then they attack with the sword, and you trigger the sword. So if they steal your creature with the Sword of Fire and Ice on it, and they deal you damage, you trigger the sword. So you can deal 2 damage to something and you draw a card. It's unintuitive, but how it works. How do you do with Karn the Great Creator? It's not easy. Ooh, Tron. Let's go. That's nice. Esper Sentinel, so good. Pretty unexpected start. Relic of Progenitus. I guess they have natural Tron. I'm gonna go Portable Hole. I know that it doesn't really matter, but I just want to have things in play for the Thought Monitor. I mean, the way you deal with the Karn is just having board state. That's why Karn sucked the whole time yesterday when I played Tron. Because my opponent's always at board state, and you don't defend it in the Tron deck. Unless you go Bridge, but I always had a million cards in hand. I didn't really think that Karn is a good card. I'm gonna go Nettlecyst here. So it's very, very big. Yeah, it's natural Tron. I mean, they started with Relic. It's natural Tron. I don't know why they started with Relic, because I had Esper Sentinel, but I don't know. Warping Whale. Okay. Wow. They did it in second main for some weird reasons, and they top deck the only 0 card. That's so crazy. Risky Frascalist? No. I mean, similar, of course. That idea comes from. Ooh, Moderate Shaper. Okay. Nice, Shadowspear. Bravo, Mangu. Allora, how many artifacts I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's begin with 1 mana, 2/2 flyer, 2/2 Muldrifter. 1 mana Muldrifter. Let's go Shadowspear. Put another of these. keep it to this guy. And from the original list, I took down 1 Razortide Bridge. I only played 3, not 4. Reason being, I don't think a top land is really good in Magic, and I don't want to play too many. Yeah, always a pleasure to see Matter Reshaper. Whenever you fear it's Tron, it's always a pleasure to see Matter Reshaper. It's just, I would say, not only a pleasure, but a relief. It's a relief, not a pleasure. Yeah, when you see people playing, what'd you do? Oh wow, they disequipped! They disequipped! I do this playing cube with Karn Silver Golem, that you use it to disequip the creature by activating them. Oh, that's so sweet. Very funny. Allora, my opponent, but they didn't kill the germ, final enough, because it was a keep with this. E vabbè, let's kill the Karn. 4 e 2, 6. E let's continue with our Thought Monitor. 1 mana Moon Drifter. Unfortunately, I can't leave up Metallic Rebuke, because my mana is weird. But I don't think I can do much. I mean, what I did was so powerful this game. So powerful what I did. Maybe what they did wasn't very powerful. I want to say once again that the card that won us the game was silently Esper Sentinel, who made us draw 2 cards and just must answer threat. Allora, we have Spreading Seas. And I think it's time to bring in our removal. This patch and Glass Casket. Buongiorno, Stefano. Alright, let's take out ¿Dónde estás? The Relic of Progenitus. Maybe Portable Hole not as good? Librarian. Maybe Metallic Rebuke? I don't know, chat. I'm clicking on cards. You'd be like, Mango, what you're doing? I'm clicking on cards. You watched my interview with China Bionda? Yeah. That's good. 1D. Yeah, Thoughtcast. Well, this card is amazing. 1 mana draw 2? You heard of that? What's my favorite way to make coffee? I have mocha coffee. I put the coffee into the thing. You know? Those are the sound. Not a very good end. Portable seems not that good. Yeah, how many did I leave in? 2? Yeah, 2. I mean, it's still good if they go map. Mulligan. Bueno, that's a keep. I'll bottom up. Haha, this is risky now. I'll bottom a land. Nah, that's bottom. I don't know what to bottom. I'll bottom a Thoughtcast. I play 8. Play Memnito. Let's play Flooded Strand. It's your go. Please don't go turn 2 Thoughtknots here. Just don't do it. I know it's available play, but don't do it. Nice. The little Matter Reshaper. The relief of every Magic player. Whenever you see a Matter Reshaper, you have a sigh of relief. I'm gonna go Spreading Seas. I don't care about Glass Casket in this. Oh, another temple. Ooh, that could have been a smashy this turn. I can have a Thought Seer now. Please don't do it. No, don't Thought Seer me. Ratchet Bomb? Orco cazzo, Ratchet Bomb. Ratchet Bomb is very good because it kills the Saga construct. Mannaggia. Mannaggia, chat. Mannaggia. And no, where's my portable hole? I want to trade it with the Glass Casket. I still think that making a construct is worth it, though. We can get. I don't play a Pithing Needle. Other than that, the Seachrome Coast comes into play untapped next turn. Those are the worst art of Basic Waste. The other Basic Waste is so much better. How about I make a token and block? Oh, they don't want to attack. That makes sense. I'm not gonna make another construct here. I'm just floating mana. Do they play around me having Pithing Needle? By sacking now? You're actually supposed to be playing Standard. I don't remember. Do you have any favorite MTG artist? Don't. I don't at the moment. I do not. If I didn't tap this, maybe they wouldn't have cracked. Because I could still make a token. I don't know. I think I'm fine like this. Alright, what do I take? I don't want to take Springleaf Drum, even though I have a million mana. Because I can go Nettlecyst and keep up Metallic Rebuke. Wait, can I keep Metallic Rebuke up? I think I can, yeah. I'm gonna go Drum. Springleaf Drum. I think so. Then I go Seachrome Coast untapped. Play Nettlecyst. And leave up Rebuke, yeah. I think they're Endbringer gamer. I think opponent has an Endbringer coming up soon. I guess I could have had Metallic Rebuke anything I fetched. So I should have probably taken a thing. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Endbringer. That's an Endbringer if I've seen one. That's smashy. Alright, let's counter. Thank you to C-Mac. Good morning. How's it going, C-Mac? Yeah, I should have taken another artifact. That was a punt. 3 Drum Sims a lot. 4! Drums is very good. Thank you, C-Mac. Ah, che cazzata! Okay, let's go. Glass Casket on the Reshaper. Ooh, Nettlecyst gets pumped because of the Spreading Seas, too. That's cool. I could have had, I don't know, anything. I'm gonna keep Island in my hand because of Smasher. If you want to kill it with a Dispatch, you need to discard a land. This is the word discard a card, like Graveyard Trespasser. Sounds here. Walking Barista. Va bene, Walking Barista. That's a 2-2. I'm not afraid of a 2-2. Draw spell. Bellally. How much does it cost? 4. That's a lot. Oh, my bad. Almost a Muldrifter. I'm gonna go land. Do I want to go Spreading Seas on the Eldrazi Temple? Do I want to Spreading Seas your temple? Or maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe just guessing Ingenious Smith here. I keep Spreading Seas for Urza Saga. No, non è vero. Let me just attack for now. An opponent can block and kill the Thought Monitor. Alright, yeah, let's stop this immediately then. Let's play the Smith. Yo, play around all his dust. Maybe I should have played around all his dust. Take Esper Sentinel, even if it doesn't do much. And attack you for 5! You can block and deal damage around. Okay, they took the damage down to 10. Two. What program is this? Magic the Gathering Online. The best Magic client on internet. Only second to Paper Magic. Thought Monitor. Boomba. How many artifacts I have? On the 3, 4. Very few. Let's start. We'll play 1 mana, 1/1 artifact. Ooh, what are you doing there? You put a counter on the Walking Barista? How about a dispatch? How about a dispatch here? Die, let's dispatch. A dispatch, they kill something, I'll tap it for mana, so I don't lose much. Duel of the Planeswalker. So many people told me that they started playing Magic thanks to Duel of the Planeswalker. I don't even know what that is, but I've heard that a lot. Dispatch. I barely have 4 artifacts, by the way. Yeah, it was on Xbox. Yeah, two friends of mine said they got back to Magic with Duels of the Planeswalker. I guess free games do that. That's why they invented Magic Arena, right? Because it's free games. Alright, do I play? How much does this cost now? Alright, dono. To. Gratuito. Belly. Yeah, let me go Shadowspear. And let me attack for like 17. Oh, it's lethal! Boom! It's over! 3-0, chat. 3-0, just like that. Just like that. As clap. Are we gonna go back-to-back trophy? Are you just... Yeah, this was an unintentional lethal. I was just so far ahead that I was literally clicking buttons. Should I stream Duels of Planeswalker? The answer is no, by the way. Alright, my opponent kept 7, doesn't have a companion. I'm basically just getting away with every single keep, so I'm gonna keep on doing that. I haven't even drew like an Urza. I mean, guess what? Ragavan? What? That's illegal! I thought we were playing in the friendly queues. Nobody was playing Ragavan. I was in the, Drazi Tron and like decks like that. Come here, Ragavan. I guess in the 3-0 bracket, you get paired against Ragavan. No! No! Don't have a lane to cast my Nettlecyst. Non ci prova! Ah! No! Don't cast my Nettlecyst! No! Non ci credo! They cast my Nettlecyst! LOL! I can't keep it. No, it's theirs. It's theirs. Allora opponent 1 mana 1/1. How can you beat this? Anzi, 2 mana 1/1. Ooh, Aether Spellbomb. Vabbè, a thick Glass Casket. Ooh, they just go to combat? Sure. Wow, trading with Ragavan? Trading an uncommon for a mythic rare? By the way, this uncommon must be like at least €2, because literally no one ever drafted this set. So all the cards from this set are like infinite money. The common, the black common that you sacrifice the thing, it's so expensive too. Alright, I can go... What can I go? I don't know. Oh. I can equip Can I? No, I don't think so. No, I can't skip, chat. Yeah, deadly dispute, exactly. No, of course I can't skip. Allora, let me think about what to do now. If I go Ingenious Smith, now I think the play is just to go Glass Casket. On the Ragaban. They go Counterspell, and I go like, damn. Just the thing is that previously my opponent stole my germ and I could have kept, so people thought that this is the same. Unfortunately, Magic the Gathering is very, very complex rules. Very complex. Very rules. Alright, please don't steal anything anymore. Oh, thank god I can't cast that. Funnily enough, when you cast this thing, even if you sacrifice a treasure, it counts the treasures. So, this is what you do in Pauper. You count a Chromatic Star as Affinity and then sacrifice it. No, they can't. They only have 2 artifacts. They cost 5. Buongiorno, Eli. Alright, what did you do? Top. Okay. Bella Sentinella. I think I'm still gonna go Ingenious Smith. Opponent goes Archmage Charm, I go Pepe Hands. No, aspetta. Let's go Esper Sentinel first. You would have to cast it very quickly so opponent doesn't notice. Right, that also works, Collapso. Counterspella. Counterspella. Go Sentinella. Do I go Metallic Rebuke? No, die. Okay, you've counterspelled it. That's Ingenious Smith. Let's find Darksteel Citadel, a Drum. Do I want to cast a Drum? Probably not. Good evening, Sayusan. Yeah, that plays legal in paper, we used to say when you play online. Legal in paper. When chat doesn't understand the play, it's legal in paper though. Okay, opponent keeps on trading Gragavan. Did you just remove removal spell from your deck? Or do you have more Ragabans? So this game, it feels like my deck sucks, but I was on the draw against a turn 1 Ragavan. You have to understand these things, okay? Like, my deck is obviously not a tier 1. If opponent goes turn 1 Ragavan with a good deck on the play, you lose. Alright, you understand, right? Okay. For 3-0, the deck is fine. It's fine. Draw. Oh, una bella terra tappata. E via. I think I'm casting Smith. Whoa. The one Memnito, because this one flies now, so I think I'm gonna take Thought Monitor. How would you define the tier 1 or tier 2? A tier 1 is a deck that consistently top 8 events in the like 3-month span or stuff like that. How many artifacts I have? 1, 2, 3. Foggy. If I play Springleaf Drum, am I able to cast Metallic Rebuke? I'm not, but I'm not able to cast it regardless. Keep the cyst. My opponent owns the Nettlecyst. They don't control the germ. They have ownership over the Nettlecyst. There is a... I don't know if you're familiar with NFTs, but they have a certificate of ownership of the Nettlecyst. Actually, no, that's not true. I am the owner. Never mind, chat. They don't own the Nettlecyst. I have a certificate of ownership. Opponent, you gotta give it back to me now. I have a certificate. Nettlecyst fungible tokens. Exactly, that's what it is. Do I have any NFTs? No, I'm too lazy to follow literally anything that happens outside of my magic bubble. Confirm Creeper, bro. Mm. Opponents, this is like the most scary thing. When they have float 2 blue mana and then some time passes, that means they're delving for their Murktide Regent. And this is sometimes what happens when the opponent is on the play with a turn 1 Ragavan. Things happen, and after 6 minutes you lose the game. Alright, give me back the Nettlecyst now, opponent. You see, chat, let me show you this. Maybe you don't know this. But Swords to Plow. If you check the Swords to Plow alpha text, it said, a very important thing, it says, target creature is removed from the game entirely. Okay, and then it says a very important thing, return to owner's deck only when game is over. Okay, chat. Return to owner's deck only when game is over. So, please, opponent, give me back the Nettlecyst now. And now, what do I do? I'm playing against Izet Murks. So, want some removal spells? Probably. Don't grab. I'm cutting some random cards. I want to have Relic, Dispute. I want more Glass Caskets. Yeah. Let's go. Removed from the game entirely. Entirely. Okay, this end seems very medium. I'll keep it. This patch. No, I want to have 4 Relic. Relic is so good. You can't believe how good is this card against these type of decks. Medium hand Mango, yeah. I don't shoot for greatness at any cost. I accept mediocrity. Well, how do you say? Okay, 7/7. Let's go. Top land. Gotta go. You love the alpha text? Yeah. I love it. Immediately. Immediately is beautiful whenever they say immediately in the cards. Oh, Esper Sentinel. Right, let me go. Portable Owl. Fetch land. Plains, Esper Sentinel. They took it seriously? I didn't know that story. Okay, opponent, how about you take 1 damage here? And how about you lose the game when you resolve this card? Please don't play Spell Pierce. Bravo! GG. GG. Same remove text is on Disintegrate? Yeah, exactly. Wow, they shock? Huh. Va bene! You have killed my Esper Sentinella. That's okay. On top draw. I don't want to play Thought Monitor. My opponent's sketchy over there. With the 3 blue mana up, shocking with the steam vents. You draw 2 cards with your Archmage Charm. Buongiorno, John. In Historic isn't good? Well, in Historic is missing Urza Saga. Oh, Petty Theft. Que schifo. Okay. Not that I've drawn Urza Saga like ever, so I feel like I'm also missing Urza Saga today. I think I've made like 1 construct in, I don't know, 8 matches. Next Dragon's Rage Channeler. Portable, ole! Hunter spell, okay. You have to play a Modern Tournament online. What do you have? What deck do you play, MAJJ? Forest Prowess? Quanti fatisce? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Woohoo! Let's cast another one. Allora, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is sick. Yeah. One mana more Drifter. You have Mystical Dispute? You don't. Muy bueno. Oh no, my poor Thought Monitor. Belly. I love Relic of Progenitus. I love this card so much. This might be my favorite card in Modern at the moment, Relic of Progenitus. It just gives you such a control over the game when you have those in play. So good. It's Zakete. Bye, come on. Resolve your medium cantrips while I have powerful cantrips. I wouldn't mind drawing, I don't know, Ingenious Smith, more Thought Monitor, Nettlecyst. Did I board out 1 Nettlecyst? I think so. Probably a mistake. Draw. I might crack one of those relics. 2 is, yeah, I might crack one. Nah, I don't want to crack it. You go ahead. I've never streamed with Yawgmoth before. That's like the only deck I don't own the cards, either online or in paper. I don't know, it feels so weak to me. I'm sure that people win with it, but it feels so weak to me. I remember playing Murktide one league, and my opponent with Team Orion sideboarded the Leyline of the Void against me, and I just couldn't cast a card anymore. And I lost. You have Murktide Regent, you have like... Yeah. Am I... You know what? I'm just passing again. I feel like I'm doing fine here. Sure. Maybe I should sacrifice this. Yeah, I just have 1/1 beat down. You passed? Alright, it's time. You can trip. Thank you, new 87. Good morning. Good morning. Guten Morgen. It's Zakete. Did I 5-0 in both league yesterday, or went 2-3 in the first league with the Karnger creator, and then 5-0 with Karn with only Karn liberated. Thank you again, Yura87. Welcome, welcome. You graveyarded a card. Babina, let's exile it. I still have Portable Hold to tap. I'm also playing this, because whatever. Ah, such a beautiful game. Why not on Sentinel? Because you should only keep the weakest card. Because if they have a removal spell, they kill the weakest card. And not the strongest card. I'm gonna draw a card with this. Ooh, nice draw. First, pay the tax. Sarà meglio. And then 1 mana counterspell. Tapping, check it out. Shadowspear, Portable Hole, Island. Senti. 1 mana counterspell, no downsides. Picking up another Esper Sentinel, gracias. Exile your card. Play Esper Sentinel. Attack for 3. You die. You die. Zakete, zakete. Isn't Karnstrom versing Affinity? Yes, but nobody plays Affinity. Except me today. That's just, you know, that's how I win, chat. I tell you to cut a card and then play the deck that, like, is weak against that card. That's my... Home explosives! Oh! Just in case you draw Saga, that's never possible. I never draw Saga. I literally never draw Saga. Okay, 1 card. Come on, Saga. See, complaining works. Anyway, they have the engineered explosives, which is exploding my whole niente. Whoa, I listed. I drew 24 cards. 1 Urza Saga. Opponent's on 4. And I guess that passa tanto fresco. Actually, they're dead on board. I didn't even need this Saga. They're dead on board. Whatever. It was fun to showcase that we could do that. That we could complain and draw the card that we need. Alright, I'll take a bathroom break. Be back in 1 second. My opponent's gonna think, oh, they boarded out Urza's Saga. I'm gonna take out this Alpine Moon now. We're gonna level them, chat. We're gonna level them. Buenos dias. Can you call this Affinity mid-range? I would call it 8 cast. I think it's a proper name because we play 4 Thoughtcast, 4 Thought Monitor. just like in Legacy and Vintage. Laura, do we want to sideboard differently? Any card that stands out? No. Die. Let's go. Enchantment on Saga relevant? Well, it is relevant. You see Wear Tear killing Saga all the time. Okay. The hand is land heavy, but we have Memnite to block a Ragavan. Nice. I'm so glad that people sideboard our Ragavan. It's just nerfed big time when you sideboard it out. People go, oh, put in as Memnite. I have to take all my Ragavans. The rule says that I don't have any power over the rules, and I have to sideboard a Ragavan. Okay. And as a result, you don't play Ragavan on turn 1, and as a result, your win rate drops. We have a very good start here. Next turn I can cast Thoughtcast and so on and so forth. Why is it called 8cast? Exactly because of the 4 Thoughtcast and the 4 Thought Monitor. Unholy Heat, that's a good play, opponent. People are resilient to kill the Memnite. Oh! Urza Saga very strong. I think I'm not casting the Saga though. Yeah, I'm just playing my Thoughtcast here. I had to play Darksteel Citadel to do that. Urza Saga is weak to... Ooh, strong. Wait, can I cast Thought Monitor? No, what am I talking about? Alright, I'll pass. Now it's... They go Blood Moon is bad, but they have no lands too. Ooh. Maybe I was supposed to play Memnite there. But at the end of the day, I'm fine if they just bolt my Memnite. Sì, ma basta terre! Che cazzarola! I can't do anything. Red is cost 4, pretty sure. Alright, please, opponente, don't play any Alpine Moon, Blood Moon, Wear Tear. Just die to my Saga like a normal person would in the summer of 2021. Okay. Very good, very good. You think I could have cast a Thoughtcast on turn 1? Maybe. I didn't pay attention. Yeah. No, I couldn't. What are we talking about? No, I had... If I go Darksteel Memnite Drum, that's 3 artifacts. Top 5 lands of all time? It's easy, just go to the Vintage Restricted list. Come on, Relic of Progenitus. I don't know. I mean, next turn is gonna be big. Next turn is gonna be big. Because I can go make a construct. Not as big as I thought. Yeah, not as big as I thought. I guess. I was going to cast this, I thought, but I couldn't. Alright, then let's cast this. Interesting. Bazaar is not restricted. Right, sorry, yeah, Bazaar and Workshop too. I'm gonna get Relic though. Can I just draw this 4? I'll replace it with my hand. Vabbè, Relic. Pass. Urza is the land that isn't restricted? No, you have Mishra's Workshop and Bazaar of Baghdad. And Wasteland. Wasteland is clearly better than Urza Saga. Every deck plays Wasteland in Legacy. like 2 Dex players as Saga Legacy. People love to think that the time when they matter, it's all that matters. But the truth is that cards back in the days, some cards back in the days, are more powerful than the one that you see today. Okay, so they go engineered explosives, which surely kills this. So I'm probably not. Yeah, Wasteland's very much needed, of course. It also gives the format an identity. You annulli hit my Smith, va bene. And you graveyard the Regent, because I have the Relic. Allora, draw. I don't want to make a construct, because they have these explosives on 0, and I don't play Pithing Needle. What do I go get? I can get another Relic. Yeah, maybe it's fine. Because the first one I have to crack. How many artifacts I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go 6. And then I'm gonna go Thoughtcast. Thought Monitor. Draw 2. Buono. Ma. I think I'm going to... This game is over, isn't it? I mean, when you Delta 9 in this matchup, how can they ever come back? Maybe now they get Delirium again. Yeah, I even drew an answer to Murktide in case my opponent has it. We're going to 4-0. We might be back-to-backing like Modern Trophy today, yesterday. Why not hold on explosives? Because I didn't think about it. Why not hold on explosives? Because my brain was too small to see that line. Opponent. Over. Let's give up. Let's give up. Let's give up. How about we call this? Because I don't want to think anymore. Opponent doesn't give up, which is reasonable. It's indeed in their rights to not give up. It's in my rights to click buttons and exclamation mark lose. Is there a coincidence that my opponent only played Ragavan one game and won that game, and the other 2 games didn't play Ragavan and lost that game? They lost those games. What's the takeaway? Because it's important. My mama taught me, always have takeaway in your life. The takeaway is, if you touch your Ragavan when you sideboard it, I'll cut your hands. That's the lesson that I'm teaching you today. Alright. Playing for trophy. I always take screenshots of the trophies because it's fun. Jokes on you, I don't know any? Oh, did I not click on time? Alright, whatever. 5-0 time, yes. Yes, 5-0 time. For this occasion, I'm gonna clean my glasses. Ah. I need it. Your hands are safe, right. I'm gonna plow your hands with a Swords to Plowshares. Alphabet Unlimited. Lecture Edition, International Edition, Revised. First Black Border Edition. This happened to be French, German, Italian. Summer Edition. This one's Summer Edition, chat. You know, what Summer Edition? It's one of the most expensive set. It's it only happened in very few cases. It's white border and it's 1994, which is much different than the second edition, which is white border 1995. That's enough history. Let's continue now to get that trophy. Moonish Casual played against this person in the past. One time they were playing Armor Time, another time they were playing Esper Control. I have all noted in my spreadsheet in my brain. They play Luridus, so they are Armor Time this time, probably. My hand is fine. Not great, but fine. Where's the win rate of yours? Nice. Oh wow, my opponent is also 4-0. The winner gets the trophy. And I think the winner of this game is not... Wait, they mulligan to 5. Bella cazzo, bravo opponent. Mulligan to 5. Così ti voglio. Alright. Conceal Courtyard. Stoneforge Mystic. They have no cards in hand. No cards in hand. But they have a companion, so they start with one more. Draw. Urza Saga. Okay. And then I play Portable Hole on the Esper Sentinel. Go. Go. Yeah, Relic has looked amazing. You draw another Stoneforge and you get a Crania Plating, okay. Ooh, you cast Hammer. What if you draw Sigarda's Aid? Draw Memnito. Bueno, Memnito is good here. I'll play another Urza Saga and I'll play Memnito. Now, I'm just making a construct. Paladin in their hand? No, it's only Cranial Plating in their hand. They have one card. Allora, do I just make a token? Think so. Their creatures are pretty meaningless. My token is a 3. It's a 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Silent Clearing he drew. Crania Plating, va bene. You activate the Nexus. You attack me for 1 infect. Draw. Shadowspear. I was considering fetching it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I don't want to make any construct. I got the drum. How many artifacts they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I got the drum. I'll start by drawing 2 cards. Maybe not. Yeah, drawing 2 cards is a good start. Talisman of Progress. I can filter my mana. I think I'm going to draw 2 more cards. We go Talisman of Progress. I can also go Shadowspear on the construct. To leak matches based on skill, they try to pair you with record. My opponent is also 4-0. You can't measure skill on a digital platform. We can go Shadowspear and keep it on the construct. What's wrong with this line? Well, that I die to the Chronoplating. I think I have to play Ingenious Smith here. And try and seek for... No, actually. Even if I find a portable hole, I can't cast it because I don't have double white. So I can go Spear and keep it on the construct. Com'è come mossa? How do we see a record of the opponent? If you have MTG bot, it tells you. If you look at the chat, it told us that my opponent was a 4-0. Allora, if I keep the Spear on the construct, am I lethal next turn? Because that's going to be a 7-7, right? Then I can go Nettlecyst and keep it. So maybe I have lethal next turn. Of course I die if they go Pure Steel Paladin, because they keep the hammer onto the thing. But that's it. That's the only way I die. Right? So I think it's a good line. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to go Shadowspear. And I'm going to attack for 7. Lifelink Trample. And now, plating plus this isn't lethal, because I'm on 1 infect, and they don't have 9. They need some artifacts, and they only have 8 at the moment. They need 8 artifacts, they don't have 8 artifacts. Wow, they drew Steel Paladin. Va cagare, porca merda, I died with exactly the card I was dying. And unfortunately, there was no way out for me. I didn't have any flyer. Va cagare. Vabbè, okay, that's okay. Let's go game 2. Was 1 out. Allora. I'll bring in these 9. Nexus didn't fly though. Yeah, but I couldn't ever keep the Shadowspear. Do you want me to not keep the Shadowspear? Then I don't win next turn. No? Don't you think so? It didn't have flying, I know, but... This way I win next turn. Matthew, 3 years! Thank you so much, Matt. Matt, we're back-to-back in trophy right now. If only I win next 2 games. I need your power. I need your power. Thank you so much. 3 years. A lot of time. Allora, what do we take out? Let's start taking out some Pepega cards. That's it. Those are the Pepega cards. Vámonos. Vámonos. On the play, let's open a good end. Let's open. Okay, this end is good. This end is good. Benito, go. Really need to draw land now for the Urza Saga. Land. Yes! Now I can make artifact. Make construct. Spreading Seas. That's a very nice find. I'm gonna get my trusty drum. And I'm gonna play Spreading Seas on the Urza Saga. Very good. Kills it, draw a card. Dispatch! Allora, now, if I keep the spear on the construct, that puts me to 21. And I'm dead to double hammer. I don't want to die to double hammer. I just to keep an attack. Casket the token on swing. I was thinking about that. I still die to double hammer though. I was thinking about casketing the token and swing. I die to double hammer, that's it. The 4 cards. Oh wow, they get back loose? Ma va bene! Let's go. Inkmoth Nexus. Ornithopter. My spear as trample. Nettlecyst. Okay. They don't even... Oh, they can have armor. Vabbè, buona. I won't do anything. This is still lethal. This is still lethal. It's over. They go hammer. Oh, they equip this. Okay. This patch. Yes! Let's go! Trophy! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! On the draw game 3, we won the Mulligan to 5. Mamma mia. Mamma mia, if we didn't draw that land there to make the Saga construct. Okay. Vamos. Allora. Do I confirm my sideboarding? Maybe I take one of these out for a drum on the draw. I trophied on this deck already. No, but I trophied last league I played with Tron. Die, come on. No, that's the first time I played this deck, but it's so smooth. So smooth. Yeah, also I played Mulligan to 5 game 1. And won. Come on. Forza, 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 forza. Come? Dai, okay, okay. Hand is very medium. Hand is very medium. But with a blue mana, I think it's a little bit better. Or a Memnite, or a Smith, or an Esper Sentinel. Don't play drum. But wow. Just hammer it. Just hammer. Just hammer. Opponent just goes for a hammer. Medium hanged, it's fine. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It is 2 Glass Casket. Tapland. Tapland attack! Ooh! Exactly what I wanted. Ingenious Smith. Let's go. Gives me blue mana. Unfortunately, I didn't find the portable hole, but the Glass Casket, but okay. Yeah, they're probably sent back in pure steel. They cannot go pure steel. Second hammer. Porca merda, come second hammer. Porco cazzo. Allora. I can go Thieving Skydiver, steal a hammer, keep it immediately. And then I have a 12-11 to block their 11-11 Memnite. Steal the Memnite, you say? I don't think that brings me anywhere, though. Yeah. No, I'm just going Skydiver, steal a hammer, equip. That's a good line. I'll go... I don't think going to 16 changes much. Let's go. We steal a hammer, equip, and obviously we die to everything, yeah? But I just drew this caskets instead of the dispatch or the other one. And they have 4 cards and I could be dead to many things. You did to Nexus? No, I don't. Okay. Va bene? Come on, don't have anything. No. Cranial plating? Maybe going to 16 matters now. I mean, they drew 2 cards now. I was probably dead on board, because they can keep flying afterwards. Yeah, you're right. Well, opponent didn't do it, so that's okay. Like, great. I mean, I was dead on board. What do? Concede? Okay, I block. Yeah, we can have dispatch. Exactly. We can have dispatch. Except we don't. Alright, land. I needed a land here. I desperately needed a land here. Vaffanculo. Should I block the pure steel? I go to 2. I really want to just top deck a land, kill these 2, and be like, and like they can't equip anymore. This is the last game. If I lose, I'm out. I'm outie. Allora. If I go Spreading Seas on Inkmoth Nexus, and then how many permanents I have, how many artifacts I have for. I go Spreading Seas on Nexus. No. I go Spreading Seas on Nexus, I'm not that on board. But then I, of course, die to the Urza Saga. I think I keep on assuming that my opponent doesn't know that Nexus can fly, chat. So I have to Spreading Seas the Saga. What do you think about that? Sentinel into Thought Monitor. Sentinel. And then I have 4 artifacts into Thought Monitor. But then I'm tapped out. I don't like that. Opponent, I think I want to. I mean, I just died to Urza Saga if I killed this, I think. Like, eventually, right? Maybe not. But I get Shadowspear in the end. I think I have to. Draw, land. I still bluff dispatch. It's just that I drew these clunky ones instead of the portable holes. That's the reason why I lost, I think. Dispatch? Dispatch? They took Thought Monitor, va bene. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. GG. No trophy for Mango. No trophy for Mango. If I blocked the Paladin last turn, I could have equipped the Paladin, and then, sorry, I could have killed the other Paladin, but then I would have died to Prismatic Ending anyway. Yeah, Glass Casket looked very bad. Glass Casket looked very bad. Thieving Skydiver looked excellent. Excellent. We almost stopped a double hammer hand on the play. Spreading Seas also looked good. Yeah, just game one. Game one. They just top decked that Paladin. That was it. I like this list a lot. Maybe I should cut a Stringleaf Drum for a land. Moonage Casual, good games. Add some good draws on your side. Good games. We play very often.